Welcome everyone to another episode of Crypto Shenanigans, where I will look at interesting news and happenings in the world of crypto. Today I'm going to have a look at BendDAO, a lending platform, and its near-death experience. So the news is that the platform had about $55 million of NFTs on liquidation to recover money from the loans it issued. Let's understand the dynamics at play here. First of all, BendDAO is a lending platform for owners of valuable NFT collections. We're talking about Bored Apes Yacht Club, CryptoPunks, Doodles, just to give some examples. If you own any of them, you can get a loan from BendDAO equal to 30 to 40% of the floor value of the collection. On the other side, to issue loans, BendDAO needs deposits from users, usually in Ether, that will earn a return from these loans. They also offer staking pools using their own token called Bend. What can go wrong, you might ask? Well, considering that we're in a crypto winter and that NFTs are not that popular anymore, or anyway the NFT bubble has burst, a bad loan situation started to emerge in the last couple of days. The mechanism created by the DAO calculates the health factor of a loan based on a formula that takes into consideration what they call a liquidation threshold, which was set at 85%, and the current floor value of the collection. Very simply, it's a formula like this: floor value multiplied the threshold factor divided the loan plus interest. If the ratio goes below 1, the loan is in danger zone. Close to 1 is in risky zone. The current list of risky loans is quite long, and the amount that could go on liquidation is around $55 million, unless the debtors start paying back the loans. This situation has been a long time coming, one could say, since the floor price of many collections has been going down since the start of the year. For example, Bored Apes went from 100 Ether to 73 about right now, and a similar dip can be seen in the CryptoPunks collections too. The algorithm created by the DAO has therefore put on auction several NFTs and increased the interest payable by the debtor to 100%. But given the current situation on the NFT market, no one was willing to buy those NFTs. Also because the minimum bid was pegged to 95% of the floor value of the collection, meaning there was little incentive to buy the dip. Plus, many debtors were finding more convenient to default on their debt rather than paying 100% interest and getting back any liquid NFT that had a lower floor value. The combined effect of all this was a sudden bank run on the platform, with many users withdrawing their deposits and reducing the overall reserves of the DAO to just 15 Ether, worth about $24,000. That was peanuts compared to the 15,000 Ether of loans that were issued by the platform. Luckily, a complete liquidity crisis was averted because within a couple of days, some debtors repaid their loans and some parameters of the algorithm were changed. Interest rates were lowered to 20%, the liquidation threshold was lowered to 70%, and the 95% peg to the floor value was removed. The DAO is still not out of the deep waters, but so far it has survived. Now I have some questions and considerations. First of all, I find interesting the fact that people that had 100 Ether to buy a Bored Ape when maybe the Ether was reaching its peak around $4,000, now they have to take out a loan when the Ether is worth roughly half of that. But I'm not a millionaire, so what do I know about finances anyway? At the same time, I see how some crypto projects seem to be built on the premise that everything will go up and they will never come down. Ether versus US dollar, NFT floor value, etc. There is no planning or anyway no consideration of any possible worst case scenario. Seems like many projects are managed by clever programmers, but amateurs in all other fields, with a quirk that they're actually asking for your money. As much as banks are despised in the crypto world, we see that in this case maybe a central bank or anyway a lender of the last resort would actually make sense. Is this blasphemy? In the end, the collapse of BendDAO was averted, but was it more of a fluke rather than anything else? Is this DAO simply a feverish dream that will keep going for a while longer? We do have to consider that, after all, the DAO rests on the idea that NFTs have value and will continue to have value in the future, and this value will increase. But quite frankly, collections like Bored Apes are not exactly masterworks of affirmed and notorious artists. And what do you think? Is lending against NFTs a good business idea? What do you think about NFTs and their artistic value? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked the video, please like and subscribe so I can bring you more crypto shenanigans. Thank you.